Today's episode of Gretsch Drum Day, we have Io Marcos of Kjwan. He's also a session drummer for a few other rock bands, local rock bands, and he's going to check out the Gretsch Energy drum set and the Gretsch Energy Street Kit. Now, the Energy drum set kind of feels like it's more his style because, it's a bigger kit. He has a John Bonhamish kind of approach to the drums, but he also loves Questlove, who plays on a smaller kit. So let's find out which kit he'll gravitate towards because he loves both approaches and he loves both drummers. Let's check it out.
I'm Io Marcos. I've played for a bunch of bands. Start with my main ones, Kjwan, Salamin and Soju, and Brigada. But I have sessioned for a bunch of other bands. Sandwich, I played for Ebe, Dancel, Queso, Urban Dub and Greyhounds, and this goes on. I got my first drum kit when I was mid-20s. I remember getting it. It was an electronic drum set. And then I also got another one, a traveler kit. Siguro right before the pandemic hit. I got it from the States. Early when I was a kid, I was heavily into hip hop and R&B. And then I got introduced to grunge, STPs, Nirvana, Soundgarden. So it's a mix of both hip hop and rock. Like my favorite drummers, sila Questlove, Josh Freeze of Perfect Circle, and many other bands as well. But the one guy I really studied was the drummer of Incubus, Jose Pasillas. Siya yung talagang inaral ko eh. So I guess my sound is kind of like, not saying it's like his, but a lot of grooves, and he can be heavy if he wants to. So yun. Yeah, ako simple lang eh. I usually go for the two cymbals, crash and ride, of course the hi-hats, and then I go for snare, tom, and a floor tom. So yeah, it's just really basic. I'm not too familiar with it, I'll be honest, but I do know a couple of artists that play Gretsch, and they're actually my favorite drummers. Si Vinny Colaiuta. Yeah. So that's basically all I know about Gretsch. In terms of sound, I haven't really played on a Gretsch drum set yet. So I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Yeah.
energy drum sets, si Sparkly, siya si Gretsch street kit. So medyo mas maliit po, 18-inch kick drum. This one is like 2022. Yeah.
It looks like a 22.
Yeah. But you mentioned that you felt more comfortable.
Yes, I like this more street. I like this the tone of it. Eh.
Right.
I'm a fan of yung high tone drum set. This one, although it's really nice, I felt this more like I got into it actually.
Yeah.
Well, this one I was just like feeling it up, and then okay, cool. This one I was like, oh snap, okay, here we go. And
You mentioned that like Jose Pasillas is kind of your go-to guy.
Yes.
But at the same time, I mean, the last time I was with you guys was in years ago. You guys were recording. Juan was recording. But there's also a lot of Bonham in you.
Yeah, actually, that's right. I mean, I grew up on Bonham because my dad and my brother were really into that. Actually, also my mom. My mom actually watched Led Zeppelin when in the States before, and then she got us into it. And then Bonham talaga. I mean, like, when I got into rock, it was grunge, right?
Yeah.
And then after a while, that's when I started getting into Led Zeppelin because STP, I remember they did a cover of a song.
Yeah.
I forgot which one. Is that the one? No, it's not the one. Basta they did a Led Zeppelin cover also, and they sounded so good. And then when I researched on that song, I was like, damn, Bonham, holy crap. This is more of a Bonham. This is more of a Bonham.
See, Bonham used
bigger talaga.
laki ng kick niya. But you like this one with the 18-inch kick. Questlove.
Questlove.
Questlove, by the way, doesn't play Gretsch drums, but we love his drumming. So,
yeah, but Questlove, it's kind of the same feel. And then see Pasillas also. I know that he likes his drum set low.
How do you approach your drumming? Let's say between, let's say Salamin and Kjwan. Is there a change of mindset?
Okay, so I'm more of in terms of making beats. I do. There are times I do make my own beats, but for me, I'm more of a collaborator kasi.
Right.
And I riff off more of the riffs of the guitarists.
Yeah.
So if I hear a riff of a guitar player and I like it, I figure out the beat to make it complement.
Yeah.
So that's how I am more of. I don't come up with a beat and you guys play over this.
Yeah.
I'm more of like oh shit, I like that. Sige, boom. And I come up with something like that.
So you played with many local artists. Is there any local or international artists that you fantasize about maybe collaborating with, or maybe local artists na I would love to play drums on this person's
all the time. Deftones is one of those artists that I really want to collab with. Abe Cunningham is also one of my favorite drummers. Because he's one also that puts a lot of hip hop into his beats.
Right.
Like if you listen to a lot of his beats, it's like very hip hop, but I don't know, for some reason it's heavy.
It's heavy,
Yeah.
So that's why I really like Abe Cunningham. Anyway, so I wanna. My dream collab is with, I guess, Deftones talaga. And then local, actually, no joke, with collabing or at least sessioning for bands. Queso was like a real dream, like a literal dream come true. I dreamt when I was younger, like I would play for Queso and it came true. So So yeah, kesa talaga yun.
Yeah.
I love how heavy they are and
So you would choose that?
yeah. I mean, not to
Of
not
course,
to
yeah.
disrespect. I really love the sound of this. Like I said, it has the Bonham feel. But this one, when I stepped on it and started playing the snare, then now I was like, okay, I feel this one. I don't know why, but
Maybe it's because because this kit, because it's bigger. Yung automatic yung dahil malaki yung tunog, you feel like, maybe in your subconscious you're looking ahead.
yeah.
Then you're thinking, well, okay, this is good for certain things. And maybe that is like, well, I can extract that sort of feel, but
Yeah,
also go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how dynamic and versatile this is.
Right.
I mean, you can do stuff like I guess what you said also kind of. You can do stuff here that can only like it's basically stay here. You know.
Yeah.
This one you can do stuff that you can do here.
You can also do stuff that
Yeah.
an 18 can do.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yo Marcos, Kjwan, Salamin, and
Thank you.
everyone else.